Deep in the heart of the Niger River Delta is a place where the Nigerian military is not welcome. It's controlled by a heavily armed rebel group, the Niger Delta People's Volunteer Force. These waterways and the millions of barrels of oil hidden beneath, they say, belong to them. They've declared war on the government of Nigeria and oil multinationals, whom they say are getting rich draining these oil fields. We wanted to meet the rebels and understand why they've taken up arms. They were only too happy to take us to their leader in his hideout deep inside the mangrove swamps. We found him surrounded by dozens of heavily armed bodyguards, many shirtless and some even shoeless, but all well armed and itching for a fight.
A lot of these young men behind me claim to be former university students. Their leader, a law school dropout. But one thing they do have in common is that they feel disenfranchised, left out of the political and economic equation. In a word, these are angry young men.
Don't let our numbers fool you, the song goes. We mean business and we will crush you. A not so subtle threat against Nigeria's troubled leadership. The leader of this group was born Melford Gooded, the son of a former High Court judge. He's since converted to Islam and changed his name to Alhaji Mujahid Dokubo Asari. At the urging of his father, he studied law in college. Now he's decided to take the law in his own hands in what he says is the fight of his life.
We're going to fight all the way. Every inch of it, all the way through, we're going to fight it.
He says he may not have the numbers or the hardware to defeat Nigeria's seasoned armed forces, but he's ready to give them a run for their money and their oil. Asari says the multinational oil companies that profit from Nigerian oil must go.
We have asked all foreign embassies to withdraw her citizens from the Niger Delta, as we will not take responsibility for any harm that befalls them.
Many in Nigeria's government discount his movement as nothing more than a disgruntled group of undisciplined and ill-equipped villagers, and its leader as an ambitious, egotistical madman with a gun.
If anybody, I would repeat, has legitimate grievances to discuss in the Nigerian state, carrying an AK-47 is not the way to go about it. AK-47s are cheap in today's world. Virtually anybody that wants to get one can get one. And if we all carry an AK-47 every time we feel that, we have something to say, what kind of world will we be living in?
Try telling that to this group of angry young men, eager to make their presence known and their grievances heard and felt in Nigeria's young and still troubled democracy. Jeff Koinange, CNN, deep in the Niger Delta.